Hi Nkechi, congratulations, you got the job and the team is excited to meet you. Oh wow, that sounds pretty exciting. I'm so happy to hear about this news. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nkechi and this is the Step Up where I share ideas across surviving abroad, international study tips and natural hair DIYs and everything in between pretty much. So today I'm going to be talking about how to negotiate your first paycheck after graduation. So when you get your first job, how should you negotiate your salary or your compensation package? Give this video a thumbs up if you find this content useful. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you see my face for the first time, just to give you a backstory, I'm actually a Nigerian based in Denmark. And I think 2 weeks ago or some weeks back, I dropped a video on landing my first job after graduation. And I just thought it's only normal to do a video on how I negotiated my salary or tips that can help you in negotiating your first paycheck after graduation. So without further ado, let's go straight into the video. Now, the most important thing in this game of negotiation is confidence. You have to be confident. Confident in your skills, confident in your abilities, confident in what you're negotiating for, because at the end of the day you owe this to yourself, and whatever you negotiate, your first paycheck is actually very important. You want to make sure that you receive something that you're comfortable with, something that when you look back in the long run it's going to make sense. Because imagine you get a promotion tomorrow, you're going to get a promotion raise maybe 5% off your salary. So it's important that you earn well, you earn more. So if you earn more, then it makes sense for you. And this earning more could mean earning to pay off your student debt, or pay off some things that are important to you. And this company is actually a 5 additional increase or 5% additional increase or 10% additional increase is really nothing to them. So you owe it to yourself to ask for more. Ask for more, whether you have experiences or whether you do not have experience as a newly graduated student. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your skills, you owe it to your knowledge to ask for more. And in doing this, confidence is actually the key in this game. Trust me, confidence. So I'm going to share a story about myself. So you guys know, or some of you know, that have been following me for a while, you know that I was looking for a job at some point. And even when I got my first offer, it's crazy, or as crazy as it may sound, I still negotiated, because I'm like, yo, I deserve more. I have skills, I have experience, so I feel like I deserve more. So it doesn't matter whether you have a competing offer, or you're looking for a job, or you don't have any offer and this is like the only offer. You have to negotiate. You owe it to yourself. Negotiation is actually part of the game, which leads me into the second tip. So negotiation is part of the business. These companies, they already expect that you would negotiate. So why should you dull yourself? Why should you not take that chance? I mean, there are two options. It's either they increase your pay or they don't. But in your heart, you're satisfied with yourself that at least you tried, at least you asked. And do not be scared or bothered about, oh, they're going to revoke this offer. You also need to remember that these companies, they spend so much time in interviewing you. Some of these interviews take different processes, and they have to maybe reject some candidates and through the interview process, and you end up becoming the one that they gave the offer. So it means that they want you. Now the ball is in your court. Now you have to play the game according to how you want it. Now this is to say that when you're asking for when you're negotiating, of course you shouldn't ask for something that is very crazy, and that's why you need to do research, which goes into my next point. So what is important here is go online. There are lots of websites already that is helpful. We're in the 21st century now, and so there's a lot of websites that have made it easier, like Glassdoor, for example, or PayScale or Salary Expert, where you can actually search for your industry. Okay, I'm applying for this role. What is this role? People that are already in this role, what are they earning in this city? Do your research, because usually this salary scale, there's actually a salary scale where they have the high band and the low band and the middle band. So most of these companies, they would never offer you a paycheck with the highest band at the initial offer. Never. Usually what they do is they go for the middle band or the low band. So they offer you a low band or a middle band, expecting that you negotiate. So all you need to do is just go online, check out, okay, what is a business developer, for example, what are they earning in the city Copenhagen, which is my job role, for example. So I check, and then I have that information, and when you're loaded with that knowledge, then you're actually more confident to ask, because you've done your research and you know that this is what you deserve. Whether you have experiences or you don't have experiences, I don't want to know. I'm not interested. But I think, or I believe, that it's important that you negotiate your first paycheck, because negotiation is actually part of the game, and these companies, they know that for a fact. They're actually expecting that you negotiate your first paycheck. So you do not want to dull yourself. You want to make sure that you put your offer out there and ask for more. So typically what our advice is, try to negotiate between a 5% to 10% increase, but not more than 20%. It depends on how you want to negotiate or what the current market pay is for your job. So you have to, go online, like I said, try to do your research and ask for additional 10-15% increase. For me, that was what I did. I had an idea of, okay, for this job position, how much is being earned in this industry, in this city, because it differs by city, of course. So you need to know that information, and that way you're empowered to actually ask for more. Also, in this negotiation game, you need to sell yourself, because you don't just want to ask for a salary to say, oh, I prefer or I deserve to be paid this amount of money. But you have to put yourself forward, like sell yourself. What skills are you bringing to the table that would make the recruiter think or believe that you deserve this particular amount that you're asking for? Now, no experience is useless, no skill is useless. This is what I call packaging. You have to package yourself. Whether you've done volunteer job before, or you have skills, or you've worked in a school project, whatever it is that you've done before, you have to present it at this point when you're negotiating your salary. You have to show the recruiter that based experience and your skills and your qualifications, that you deserve to be paid more. I'm going to show you a role play of how you can negotiate your salary based on the experience and skills that you have. Hi Nkechi, congratulations, you got the job and the team is excited to meet you. Oh wow, that sounds pretty exciting. I'm so happy to hear about this news. Yes, of course. I would like an email with the offer, and then I can sleep over it and get back to you tomorrow. Does that sound good? It's no problem. Sleep over it and get back to me tomorrow. Hi Stefania, thank you for the email you sent over yesterday. So I took a look and I was hoping to get a higher initial offer based off my skills and experiences, and also the market share, because I took a look and I did research. Okay, and what are you looking at? What salary are you looking at? I feel I'll be most comfortable with a 15% increase of the initial offer. Can we make this work? Well, I don't know about that, but let me check in with my team and get back to you on this, okay? Never sign an initial offer over the phone, or any offer at all. If you want to sign an offer, make sure that you receive it via email in writing, and then you can take your time to sleep over it and you make your decision, okay? Yes, I would like an email so that I can take a look at the offer and get back to you on this. Does this sound good? Another tip I want to share with you is make sure you do not share any specific figure or number. I made that mistake during the first stages of the interviews I had with some other companies, where I shared like specific figures, and that was so wrong. I want to give them a range. Always work with ranges. So if you want to earn maybe 50,000 krona in a month, that's like your ideal salary. That's something you're comfortable with. You want to give them between, something higher than that, because of course they would always negotiate or try to bring it down. So you want to say something like 52 to 54,000. That could be an example. So even though they fall back to 50,000. When a recruiter asks you, okay, what salary range would you like? Instead, tell them, what are you offering? I just checked in with my team now, and we would like to know specifically, how much would you like to earn? Yes, and that's a good question, but I'm sure that once I learn more about the job role and how it fits into my skills and experience, we can reach a mutual agreeable figure. The reason why I'm asking is just to sort of get a sense of how much you'll be most comfortable with to earn. So if you can be more specific on exactly how much you would earn, that would help us. What does the salary range look like? There are two scenarios that can apply in this situation when negotiating your salary. One scenario can be no competing offer. So no competing offer is pretty much there is no company that's giving you an offer except just one company. The other one, which is competing offer, is maybe you've received offers from other companies and then you're trying to negotiate or you're trying to decide on which one to go with. So it could also be that maybe you already have a job and you're looking for something more desirable. So that could be a competing offer situation. So for the no competing offer, even though you do not have any other offers, it's still important, and I stress this, that you still negotiate. That way you're presenting your skills, and it's possible that maybe you have interviews that you're interviewing with other recruiters. You can also present it to them when negotiating at the no competing offer. Just letting them know that other companies also want me because they're interviewing me. Yes, I haven't received an offer. You don't have to tell them that, by the way. But just letting them know that you're interviewing with other companies. That way you look more attractive to the recruiter. And then the second one is a competing offer. So the competing offer is pretty much you already have a job, you're chilling, you just want something more, you know. Or maybe you don't have a job, but you've received more than one offer from different companies. This is where you stand a higher chance of getting what you want because companies want you. So now you have to look at your salary. What exactly do you want? Or your compensation package. What is it that you want? Of course, doing your research. And then you can place your highest band. You can present it to all the companies that are giving you an offer and let them know that this is what you feel most comfortable with. But yeah, we've come to the end of this video. If you find this content useful, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see next. But thank you so much if you stayed up until the end of this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Please feel free to watch these other videos here. I'm watching. I'm looking at you.